very strict protocols. That's why in June we had not a single instance of vote fraud, despite having a contested election and having a lot of absentee ballots.
President Trump calls mail-in ballots a disaster as he pushes unfounded claims of voter fraud. With that, we say good evening to you on this Friday. I'm Kyle Linsky.
And I'm Paula Toti. We have seen plenty of questions from you about fraudulent ballots in November's presidential election or whether legitimate ballots could be discarded.
Local 12's Christian Hauser investigated what's being done to make sure that your vote is counted.
More absentee ballots than ever are expected to be cast this year. Hamilton County Board of Elections Director Sherry Poland says Ohio Secretary of State Frank LaRose had counties do a security check last year on the election process.
Everything from physical security to cybersecurity to training. So all of this, we took a very close look at all of our processes and security and have been working on that for well over a year.
Poland says one of the most common concerns for absentee ballots is a person's signature, especially since many people registered to vote decades ago.
We actually keep and retain every time a voter casts a ballot, their signature. So we have those years worth of signatures to go and look at because it's true. Sometimes voters do change their signatures over years.
Butler County Board of Elections Director Diane Noonan says all your information is verified when they receive a ballot to make sure that it matches.
The name, the address, the social security number, the birth date, along with their signature is matched. If we don't feel that it's that person, we will reject that ballot.
If something doesn't match, the person will be notified and given the chance to address the issue. That's the case for all Ohio counties. But what about someone printing off a fake ballot and trying to drop them off? How does the county know that they're not real?
First of all, ballot must be inside that sealed identification envelope. So if there's a ballot that's just dropped into a drop box and is not inside that identification envelope, that ballot is not counted.
Workers also check to make sure that the person listed on the absentee ballot requested one. I also talked with Kentucky Secretary of State Michael Adams to see what safeguards are in place. All Kentucky absentee ballots have a unique barcode for tracking.
So a voter can track a ballot the way she would track a UPS package or an Amazon package. That also allows me to surveil the election from the state capitol and monitor in real time if a particular address is getting a large number of ballots.
Kentucky has a nearly identical process in place as Ohio to match up the information on the absentee ballots to verify that they are in fact legit. I called and emailed Indiana's Secretary of State, Connie Lawson, but her office never got back to me. Ohio Secretary of State Frank LaRose was not available for an interview. At the Hamilton County Board of Elections, Christian Hauser, Local 12 News.
Christian, thank you. Some really great information there in that report. We're going to have links up to your Secretary of State's website so you can learn much more about how and when to vote this year. Well,